Hello and welcome to this taste challenge. Thank you, Herbie, for watching. I am in Louisiana, and I have two products that are not made in Louisiana. You should be asleep at that time. Well, I wake up early too. All right, so here is a cognac. You can see the label is terrible. It's all deteriorated, but it is from 1954. This is a 1954 bottle of V.S. cognac from Bisquit. Bisquit, very special cognac product of France. And this was given to me by Amy. Thank you, Amy, next door neighbor. And it's from Bisquit Dubouché. Bisquit Dubouché in Cognac, France. And this was introduced, and it's a 1954 bottle, introduced in 1819. 1819. Cheers to you, Daryl. That won't be enough. All right. Thank you, Amy. She bought this at an estate sale for $1. $1. And I said, well, why don't you drink it? Oh, she said, I'm never going to drink it. I said, well, why'd you buy it? She said, because it was $1. All right. So that was a great gift. Since 1819, the House of Bisquit has offered cognac of the most distinguished quality. Bisquit V.S. cognac, produced entirely in France's Cognac district to the highest traditional standards, is prized and recommended by connoisseurs around the world. Okay. Imported by General Wine Spirits, sold distributors for the USA. Yeah, that was a division of Joseph Seagram's company, Wine and Spirits. General Wine Spirits, but that's all out of business. So I don't know who imports it today. Now the competition is Presidente, introduced in 1973. This was from Pedro Domecq. It says right there, Casa Pedro Domecq, House of Pedro Domecq, which is a Spanish company, but this is their Mexican subdivision, Mexican subsidiary. And it was introduced in Mexico around the 100th anniversary of the original Pedro Domecq Fundador brandy, which started in 1874 in Spain. It's 40% alcohol. If you buy this in Mexico, it's only 35%. And I bought a bottle in Mexico one time, and when I got home, I realized it was only 35%, and I was irritated. But luckily, it was only half a bottle. It's a $3.75. So I thought I was saving money. And then I had to pay all this Texas import liquor tax. So as it turns out, I didn't save anything. Adrian Ignis says, hello, nothing like a nice brandy. Thank you. Herbie says, where did you dump the Chivas bottle? I didn't dump it. Can't get this bottle cap off. I just put it on the shelf. Didn't want to come off. All right. Jacket is starting to get a little warm. No, I didn't dump the bottle. I have it. I'm going to drink it. Okay. Well, use it in taste challenges. This built-in pourer pours too much. Now, Presidente doesn't have a class. You know, it's not V.S., VSOP, or anything. It's just Presidente brandy. That's it. So I don't know. They don't have to have that class. That's kind of a common thing that they do with brandy, just to let you know how old it is. V.S. is the basic. VSOP is a little more elaborate, and then the XO is the better one, you know. I'll do a little screen share here. So here's the Bisquit and Dubouché website. They're showing the VS very special, which really means like very standard, you know, a burst of aroma and flavors to awaken the senses. It says right there, age 3 to 5 years. So average of about 4 years, not really old, but it's better than a lot of VS. A lot of VS brandy is only 2 years old. So they're giving you all these tasting notes that you can read on your own time. I'll put the link below, showing the thing about how to taste VS cognac. There's a video about it here. They're showing cocktails that you can make, and then they show the higher levels, the VSOP and the XO. Then they go into their production. Showing the vineyards in France, how they hand make it. They say all done by hand. It's kind of a small company. Patrick Leger, he's the distillery master, master blender. Then they go into the history of the company. There's some really old bottles. Alexander Bisquit during the French Revolution. On Adrien Dubouché, he married into family. They've been using the Griffin for years as their you can go visit the chateau where they make it. There they are with the raw brandy, unaged. That's what it looks like before they put it in the wood. It's clear. And you can read all this. Very interesting. Where is it made? How do they make theirs? What is the appellation? There's a mold bottles they've got in their collection. And anyway, so it's very good. You can read that website. Very good website. All right. Now, Emperador, the owners of Pedro Domecq, they're showing their portfolio. Whiskey, Dalmore. You've heard of the Dalmore single malt Jura, which I have a bottle of that. Awesome product. Better Cairn. Don't know about it. Tamnavolan, K, yes, I've had some of their products. Emperador Light Brand, Fundador, which I have from Spain. Terry, Centenario, which I don't know about. And then they're showing Presidente. Produced from a blend of the best grapes in Mexico's Hermosillo region. Its mild fruity aroma has slight hints of vanilla and caramel. It's smooth on palate. Makes for a versatile drink, can be enjoyed neat on the rocks or as a cocktail. There's Don Pedro brandy, which I know nothing about. Another Mexican brandy, maybe a more high grade. Azteco de Oro, Mexican brandy, which I've never seen. Another even probably higher one. And then they've got the soju, which I've seen at the store. I don't know about the bar. Smirnoff, I don't know about that. I don't think they own Smirnoff, but it's a collaboration with them. Zabana Philippine rum. So anyway, you get the picture. Big company, you get the picture. All right. Will I be able to tell them apart? I guess I will. I hope so. They're both the same appearance, just copper. Pretty dark. Is that the natural color, or are they adding coloring? This I do not know. I don't know, but they're both pretty dark, like tan. I'm breaking up. I'm not getting any feedback on YouTube saying that. Oh, audio wise, yeah, because usually I'll get an alert from YouTube saying the broadcast is getting screwed up. So I'm not getting anything on any feedback that something's wrong. Could be on your end, I don't know. But normally I'll get some kind of alert. Y'all, other people can let me know how it sounds. I can't control it. Smell like grapes, caramel, and grape leaves and oak barrels. Yeah. Can't understand the audio. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the other people are saying. Similar aroma, honestly, but without all the wood over here. So I'm thinking this is the Presidente because I remember having a strong oaky aroma. So I got a 60-year-old brandy and a one from last year. Maybe it was bottled in 2024 because it's pretty new. It's a new label. It might have just come from Mexico last month. All right, taste. Cheers. Tastes like raisins and oak and the grape leaves, which gives a little bitterness. Medium body, semi-sweet finish. It's good. It must be. Now I could not tell when I did Presidente and their sister brand from Spain, the Fundador. They taste the same to me. They're made by the Solera method. They're 40% alcohol. They're from the same company, and they tasted identical. I couldn't tell them apart, and I wasn't going to try. Didn't make sense to do that. So I'm not going to play games. Oh, it's good. It could have been on your end. It could have been a little disruption on your internet. Nothing tastes like Bondage Christian Brothers. Yeah, that's a good one, Frozen North. I used to have a bottle, but I finished it. Oh, yeah. Heaven Hill owns that now. That's a good product, man. Okay, now this one is much more grape leafy. Now, I told you I paid $12.99 for the Presidente. It was on sale. They had a special discount at Star. So the Bisquit and Dubouché is not going to be $12.99. Let's see if somebody's selling it. It's not common in the United States. Market Street Liquor. Oh, they must have lost their minds. $199. No, there's some kind of mistake there. And the VSOP is $68.99. No, somebody screwed up on their website. There's no way. Oh, can't look at that. Remedy Liquor. Okay, here's some more. Remedy Liquor has it for some 21 or older. Got it for $52.99. Yeah, I thought it was about $50. It's about a $50 product. Yeah, about $50. Amy got it for $1, and it was never opened. It had never been opened. Somebody probably got it for a wedding gift and didn't like drinking brandy or didn't drink at all, and they just kept it. $64.99 at Old Town Tequila store. Yeah, that's a little high. I think. Let's look at a couple of more. Bevmo has it for some California company, huh? Bevmo. $69.99. Uptown Spirits has it for $0 and 95 cents. Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyway, well, you get the point. Runs about $50 a bottle, and so $50 bottle versus a $50 bottle versus a $12.99 bottle. No Fandango Friday. I'm about to go help the Knights of Columbus with their shrimp and fish dinner, actually, which is half a mile from here. I could walk, but I'm going to drive. They already started serving, but I'm tired. I work 8 hours. Some of them guys retired. That's what they do to keep busy. And then they'll tell me. Some of them will say, "Why you didn't?" I say, "Man, look, you don't have a job. You just stay at home. So this is what you do to stay active. Don't give me problems because I'm not here when I'm tired and I got to go to work the next day. Okay, you need to cool that. I'm not the kind of person to get intimidated by people saying it. I'll just tell them I'm not doing it. Now, if somebody's 65 years old and they retired and they want something to do and they active in all those events constantly, I get that. I understand. But other people they have to work. They cannot be at every event. Okay, so I tasted that. What is the main note on that Bisquit V.S? Well, let's assume I know which. This is a blind taste test. I don't know which bottle is which. I got tags below. I got identifying tags below, so I don't know. I would say for both of them, they're very similar in the sense that you get a lot of raisins like golden. I'll say golden raisin. The yellow ones. And you get oak, golden raisin, and oak. Now this one it tastes like old furniture, like it's old oak. And I think it must be the Bisquit because it's 60 years old. The bottle was not opened for 57 years. When I opened it, it was 57 years old. So I've had it 3 years. Well, 2.5 years. So the cork was dry rotted. When we tried to pull the cork, it just disintegrated to like powder, which was irritating. So then we had to take a coffee filter, pour the brandy through the coffee filter. The liquid dripped through, and it caught all the cork. And then Amy had a wine cork in our house from some wine, and so we just used that to replace. They never tried it. She never even asked to try it. So it shows you how interested she is in drinking. Well, actually, she is interested in drinking. She drinks beer all the time. They drink those pint cans of light beer. And that's what they like to drink. So they're not interested in flavored beer. They're not interested in craft beer. They're not interested in a high alcohol beer. They're not interested in liquor. They're not interested in wine, really. She might buy wine if people come over, but to say they drink it, nah. With them, it's beer, and those Marlboro Gold cigarettes, whatever that gold pack is. So that's what they like to do. So, I'm not going to sit there and pressure somebody. Try all these other beers. They don't care about it. They don't want to try it. I think this is the Presidente. Has a little bit more like caramel candy flavor, like almost like a grape candy or something. I don't know. It's hard to say what it is. But honestly, I'm saying that this one is $50, but it could cost you a little more than that, assuming you ever find it. It is sold in the United States, but the availability is poor. 13 Mine 50 minus 13, 37. There's no way it's $37 better. Sorry, Bisquit and Dubouché, but there's no way it's $37 better. You say, but it's cognac. It's cognac. Okay, I know what it is. Ain't no way it's $37 better. Is it better? It's, you could argue that, you know. I don't even know if I got it right. I'm saying this is Presidente. It's the Bisquit. So I couldn't even tell them apart. Couldn't even tell them apart. I told you they were similar. So the question is, cognac. Oh, you take care too. Is cognac kind of overhyped? Like it's a name and cognac. That's the impression I'm getting. You know, I've been dealing with these products now for years, and you know, I get some American brandy that's not well known, that costs very little money, and I'll try it. Right? I'll put it in competition against a cognac that's $50, and it's not even expensive cognac. You know, cognac can be $500-$600, $50. And it's like virtually no difference in the flavor. So I'm not here to, people will say, you got a hidden agenda. You're doing this on purpose so you can knock brand cognac. I'm not. It doesn't make any difference to me. All right. I don't have investments in these companies. I could care less. I don't care. I'm just telling you what I'm trying, and I am not seeing it. Now, you say, well, it's above you. You can't grasp it. Okay. Obviously, I cannot. All right. Obviously, I cannot grasp that because I've been trying them, and you can look through my video archives. This goes back years and years and years. I've been trying all these brandies, cognac brandies, expensive, mid-range, mostly mid-range and inexpensive, really, honestly. But I'm just not seeing what I'm getting from that. All right. I bought some $20 cognac, and it was no better or worse than the $50 cognac. So the question is, why would you be paying $50? Because it's a name. Oh, it's a name. I went to the party and I brought Hennessy, and everybody's like, Henny, he brought Henny. Yeah, party time, baby. But if you bring Cognac, they're going to say, ooh, what's that? I bet it's terrible. They know nothing about it. Cognac, been on the market 200 years. They know nothing about it, but they're going to automatically say it's bad because it was $20. That's just the attitude you get from people. They'll drink Miller Lite. Oh, Miller Lite. I can't wait to get off of work to drink my Miller Lite. Okay, how about this Milwaukee's Best Light? Oh, no, that's garbage. I have somebody at work tells me all the time. That's garbage. I said, the funny thing is you've never had it. Like you've literally never tried it, but you've determined it's garbage because it's inexpensive. I said that your logic is fascinating. You don't. His attitude is to definitely judge a book by its cover. You only go by the price point, and then you make a judgment. You never try. You don't actually have to try the product. You just make a judgment based on that, which to me is bizarre and insane. But it's his money. I don't care what he buys. But I do try the products, and I do evaluate them. Now, here's the problem. I've done 2 taste challenges, and I've gotten one wrong, and the other one was a tie. Couldn't tell them apart and didn't even try to. There was no purpose in it. So is Presidente differentiating itself? No, it isn't, which means it's winning because I can't tell it apart from much more expensive products, which by default means it's winning. All right, y'all take care. I'm going to watch the news, see what they got to say. Bye-bye, everybody.